Hey there, so today we have another review, and this is a beer from Evil Twin. This is Even More JCS. This is actually brewed out of Westbrook. And if you don't already know, and you see the silly pictures over there, that is JC. JC is the owner of Trillium, so it's an homage to him. And this is a 12% affogato style Imperial Stout. So affogato is an Italian dessert, scoop of vanilla ice cream. You dump a nice shot of espresso or some coffee on there and call that a dessert. This one is an Imperial Stout brewed with lactose, vanilla, and coffee. So let's dig into this one. First off, the beer is pitch black. Pretty much the darkest head you can get built on Imperial Stout. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's get the aroma on this one. Yeah, doesn't immediately smell like Even More Jesus, which is nice and dense. I get that meaty, intense roast flavor. Instead, this smells more desserty. It smells fresh and inviting. You get a nutty roast coffee flavor. You get that dark chocolate syrup. And it's just sweet, nutty. Obviously, it smells pretty dense and Imperial Stout forward, but with that roast and everything. But it smells desserty. Yeah, cheers. I'm assuming that's the vanilla coming in. And on the palate, wow, it's a big beer. First off, it's very sweet. This is probably something you want to share a can of even more than 4, 5, 6 ounces of this is going to get very cloying. Up front, it's just a big smack of sugar. The vanilla helps play around with it, but it's almost as if you got a shot of espresso and then just did a 2-to-1 espresso to sugar. Like half of that glass is just all sugar, or getting a really nice stiff glass of black coffee and just dumping like scoops and spoonfuls of sugar in there. The sweetness is quite overwhelming on this one. The sweetness overrides from the initial sip, and it takes a while past the mid palate until you really get a little bit more of that coffee roast. The vanilla really accentuates that sweetness in general. And then this beer does have that beautiful mouth coating silky body, but yeah, man, it's almost like drinking sugarcane juice. It's intense, like sugar syrup in your coffee. But as you finally wait more, it turns into the vanilla helps develop this beer into more desserty flavors. You get sort of that kind of vanilla ice cream affogato thing that they're looking for. The coffee grounds and nutty roast quality ends up coming in more. And then on the back end, finally, do you get a nice smack of, just hard, big chunk of dark chocolate wrapped with some caramel sauce, and then a little bit more of that lingering roast as the sweetness rides on the finish as well. So you're getting those kind of nutty flavors. Thinking about something like a Cracker Jack wrapped around in caramel, peanut with caramel wrapped in it. And then, strangely enough, the coffee is giving off this weird herbal tone, earthy tone. There is this woody, earthy tone that's dancing around in here. I guess it's nice. Helps balance out the intense sweetness on this one. This one's pretty nice. I wouldn't say it's my favorite. I'd say there's a just rich amount of sweetness in here. I really wish the coffee popped a little bit more, helping out to balance the sweetness on this one, and I wish the balance was toned down a little bit more. Even those 12%, which is really big for Imperial Stout, that's on the upper edges. The sweetness even makes it seem like something like 14.5, like the Even More Huga that I just reviewed. So really interesting beer. Let's for rating. It's so desserty, geez. Oh. it's a little too intense for me. Let's go with an 89 on this one. 89. This is Even More JC's Imperial Stout. Until next time, cheers. Later. Shout out to JC. Cheers.